Good afternoon and welcome to Picks for Sunday, March 3rd, Big Cap Day. Big Cap back on a Sunday. Used to be on Sundays many years ago, and by default it's on a Sunday, but sounds like a good idea here today. So let's start off with got some win bets I'm going to make today at Santa Anita. We're going to start with the first race. I'm going to go with the 8, Loretta Lynn. This horse ran with some really good energy in her first two starts. And, she's been off on a layoff here, but I think that she'll come back and run pretty well here in the first race here. So we're going to go with the 8, Loretta Lynn. Let's move over to the third race. The third race, it's a maiden race and at a mile. And I'm going to take a shot here with the 1, Well Funded. Although I really don't like betting on Van Dyke. He hasn't been riding well for a while. Baffert's given him chances here with some nice horses. And I'm going to take a shot with Well Funded. This horse is really well bred, out of good magic. And the mom was Tough Tiz's Sis. And I remember Tough Tiz's Sis really gave Zenyatta all she could handle many years ago back at Hollywood Park in a stakes race. But she was a nice horse. And this is her daughter, so maybe she'll run like her mom. So I'm going to make a bet on the 1 here, Well Funded, hoping maybe this horse can go get the lead and maybe wire this field of maidens in the third race. Let's move to the fourth race. I got a little win bet on this one with the 6, Take Action. This is a very lightly talented field of horses that just don't seem to like to win. Thinking maybe this 6 horse might just go get the lead and try to wire him at a mile, which we know in these lower price claiming races, whether they're maidens or whether they're non-winners of 2s, usually it's horses that are just right close to the lead or on the lead, and a lot of horses don't like passing each other. So I'm going to go make a play with a 6, Take Action, for a little bit on the win end here. Let's move to the 8th race, which is the race that everyone's been waiting for, and that is the Big Cap. So the Big Cap, they drew a pretty nice field for the Big Cap, and I'm going to make a bet on the 5, which is Newgate. Frankie Dettori takes over here. Dettori's been on him before. Actually, Dettori has won with him, and last time he ran, Rosario had him for a second place finish. But this horse has come back really nicely this year. He's run 2 races, and the first one was a sprint, 6.5 furlong race. Ran second to Big City Lights, which we know how good that horse is. What a great comeback race that was for Newgate. And then they moved him over to the San Pasquale, 1.125 miles, and the horse ran really good. He ran second to Newgrange, who's also in this race, and Newgate was a favorite that day. Came second. Looked like he ran a big race, and like maybe just needed the race. I don't know. It was his second time out this year, so I think Newgate's going to turn the tables on these guys, and I'm going to make a play on Newgate, the 5 horse in the Big Cap. I've also got a early pick 5 starting in the first race, which starts in about an hour and 13 minutes. So in the first race, I'm going to go with the 4-8. Move over to the second race. I'm going to go with the 3, 5, and 6. The third race, I've got the 1 and the 6. The fourth race, I've got the 3 and the 6. And then in the fifth race, I've got the 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a $48 ticket that I'm going to play in the early pick 5. Late pick 5, is it's very difficult, but probably worth playing. That starts in the 6th race. That's the field scratched down to 4. Nisos being scratched today. So nice race to start off a pick 5 because it leaves it kind of open without Nisos in there. But what I'm going to do in the 7th race is I'm going to single Easter. Easter, is running, in the grade 1 kill row here at a mile. This horse has really run really well in his last three starts. Just hasn't had great trips, and somehow just gets it done. Has won at Santa Anita and Del Mar, and then Santa Anita again. Three different distances, so distance doesn't seem to be an issue. And as I mentioned, this horse hasn't gotten great trips, so it's not like he's been helped out by great trips to set him up for him. He's kind of just made his own race. So I think Easter's really good in this race. I know a lot of people are going to be supporting the 8 Goliad out of the Richard Mandela barn. This horse has run really well his last two starts. He just kind of got out of the gate, pedaled to the metal, and went as far as he can go with Kimura. Kimura seems to fit this horse well. So I don't know if the horse is going to be able to do that today, but I am gonna make a ticket and single the 2 Easter here in the pick 5. Pick 5 is going to be, I think it looks like it's going to pay pretty well. The last couple races are very wide open, so you might want to just, figure out what you can do with those. But I'm going to use Easter in the 7th as a key to a pick 5 and, figure out a ticket there. So good luck today with your plays. Happy Big Cap Day. And again, good luck, good racing.